Hello everybody and welcome back to No Place Like Home, where today, well, last time I got knocked out by a bunch of robots that were they were basically spawn camping. They spawn camped me. Spawn camping noobs. Oh, my corn's all done. Wonderful. So I'm going to spend the first part of the episode then. We'll harvest those corns. I will plant some more as well. And we will go and check the orange trees and see how they are doing. Because I need oranges. I need oranges and apples. And 10 of each to finish off the deer sanctuary. So I want to know. But how about first we go and see Rudy on the way. Oh, we've got duck eggs coming through. Wonderful. Hello and welcome, ducks. We have to name the ducks today as well, so I'll do that before I leave the farm too. Let's have a look at the shop. So, it was oranges for berry picker gloves, milk, drill damage increase is corn, oranges, cheese, beets, olives, cheese. Okay. So we'll just get the second thing of drill damage. Lovely. And then we'll go name the ducks. Alright, what's your name going to be? Okay. I think we missed a few people on the way with the... so just let me quickly find... I'm trying to remember who's had names and who hasn't. I think we need a Gerald and a Greg. I don't think we've had Gerald and Greg yet. So you can be ducks, Gerald and Greg. Gerald and Greg. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, and then we had High on Lullabies, Hop Squeak, yes. So let's see. I think Myra, Sarah, and Silkas. I apologise if anyone gets named twice. It's going to be possible. But then again, you know, you might have a duck named the same as a chicken or a cow or something. I don't know. So we have Myra, Sarah. Do you have a name, duck? Oh, you're Gerald. I know there's one more duck that hasn't been named. Where is it? Is it you? No, you're Greg. Okay, are you just duck? Yes. So you are going to be Silkaz. Lovely! All done. All done, all named. Lovely and beautiful. So we're down as far now as Stone Waves. I can't remember whether Stone Waves had a name somewhere. I need to leave out Miriako because that's the cat's name. We've still got quite a few of you to get through for, well, we've got chickens, ducks. I think we've got cows and sheep still to go, so I think there's still probably about another 10 names to be given out before we finish, so we might not quite get every patron, but I think we're going to have most of you at least. Okay, so the next thing I want to do then is head down to Mark with, oh, actually, do we have any jam? Do we have any jam? Did I put it all through? I did. Okay, so let's actually make a little bit of jam. make strawberry jam. Let's not waste the blueberries because I don't know if I've completely finished with those yet. I only need a little bit. Yeah, so I'll just preserve out 10 of them. And I've got like 42 seeds, so it should be fine. But that's worked really well actually, just having a few of the things that I might need specifically. And then having a cash crop. I know blueberries might actually be a better cash crop, but I don't know, they probably take a bit longer. Oh, come on, just do it. Take a bit longer to grow. I don't know, strawberries seem alright. So I'm going to go down to Mark next with the corn and see what he can give me. There's some lettuce seeds there for my cat. Lovely. Well done. Right, Mark, what do you have on you? So I know that, so super recycler. That's the only thing I can get with the corn. Okay. I hope that's not going to be something that I regret getting because I'm going to have to wait for loads more corn. But I've planted some more. It should be done in a few days. And then the only other person that has things that I can buy, the only other shop I have right now this second anyway, until I get into the Frozen Peaks, which I hope to do this episode. We'll see though. Depends on these orange trees. So they are now fully grown. I reckon they need another day or two. So I might just need to do a little quick sleep. So let's have a look at your shop. So we can upgrade the pigsty. We can upgrade the beehives. It can automatically feed and wash the pigs. And they're happy just because they live there. Okay. So I have to choose between an upgraded beehive and an upgraded pigsty. Because I'm one piece of corn short. But I don't really need the honey anymore. And I don't really need the truffles either. So I'm not too worried. I'm going to take the upgraded pigsty. Then I can automatically wash and feed the pigs. And I'll feel happy they're being cared for. And then we'll come back when we've got another piece of corn. And I'll bring some mayo as well. In fact, I could just like fast travel back to the old farm. And then I'm going to sleep 2 days. 2 days in a row, I'm going to sleep. And I'm going to hope that the oranges are ready by the time I'm finished with that. Corn isn't ready yet. Oh, well. We'll go and check on the oranges and we'll see. I could plant trees like all over the place, but as I say, I can be a bit discerning with it sometimes. Shall we put an orange tree like maybe here? Like I want to put a couple around to make it decorative, but just not like a million of them. Like I even think those apple trees are a little bit over the top. They're not too bad. They just look like I've planted a little orchard there, but I don't want everywhere to look like that. So, in your shop. Preserver upgrade, if I can get the oranges. And there was something that Harold would give me as well with the oranges, but it depends on how many I can get. I've only left it 2 days, and I don't know how many, like, oranges will be growing yet. I might need to take another couple of days, actually. I should have done for, like, 4 days, shouldn't I? Just make it, like, clear that the oranges would grow. Oh man, no oranges yet. Okay, let's sleep. Let's go home and like sleep for like 4 days. So let's see how the oranges do then. I need them for the next stage of my... So that's like 4 days. And let's hope that they don't just grow in like real time. Or I'm going to be very bored. Let's hope that... I never remember to use fast travel to go to the village because it only takes you to like this door. It doesn't, almost seems barely worth it. It looks like that orange tree has now grown. Wonderful. But that one's not quite got fruit on it yet. So I'm hoping that another 4 days worth of growth will be enough to have let them fruit and let me get like 10 oranges. Oh, wonderful. Look how many there are. There's loads. I will be able to buy upgrades and do the... I need to get some apples as well. Beautiful. So how many did I end up with? I ended up with 20. So there will never be a problem again. Onions. Oh, does nothing of yours require oranges? No, it does not apparently. Alright then. I shall go and see Mark and see what of his requires oranges. And I'll grab some apples on the way through as well. So those are peaches, so we don't need those. We need some apples. Looks like 2 trees worth should be fine. 12 there off 2 trees. So you really don't need that many fruit trees. If you leave them for a while, they'll just accumulate a load of fruit, which is a nice change as well. You used to only be able to get, I think, 2 or 3 off each tree. Maybe I'm wrong though. So I can get a preserver upgrade. And I can get, not that I really need it because I don't need preserves right now. Chicken coop upgrade is wheat, milk, and jam. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go straight to the Lonely Hills and get that deer upgrade started. Because it might have a 3rd stage to it. Or like the deer might need something really specific to be grown for them. So I want to know that. And then we'll come back and we'll do the... whatever upgrades it was we got. Got preserver upgrade and we got... Oh, was there something from Rudy? No, because Harold had nothing that required oranges. It was just the preserver upgrade from Mark. And Rudy might have something that requires oranges as well. So we'll go back to him. So we'll make the preserver upgrade. I'll go and get the jam that was being made as well. Right, so apples and oranges. No! Oh no, it was peppers and oranges. What? Back to the farm. I do have peppers growing though. But I think we only have 8 of them. So we need 10. Well. It was red, okay? It was red and round. I do have berry picker's gloves, I think. So, oh, I got 9 of them. Okay. Well, we'll grow some more. And I'll go and have a look if I had any, like, just hanging about in general. Oh, that last piece of corn that I needed as well for the upgraded beehives. So I will plant another one and then we'll go get the upgraded beehives as well. Have a look in here and see. I have 1 pepper in there. Hey, guess what? That's exactly the right amount that I need. Yay! That was amazing. I've got 50 pots of jam. So we'll go and see Mark. So first I'm going to go see Rudy. I may as well while I'm down here. Hello, Rudy. You can help by giving me upgrades. So, milk for the electronic waste. Orange. Oh, berry pickles. I should have given the oranges to Rudy before I picked the peppers, but that's okay. It turned out alright in the end. I had just enough. And then anything else with oranges? Beets, onions, trash extractor, double resource drops. Probably don't really want that, but never mind. Got enough resources. So no, it's milk, beets, onions, garlic, cheese, beets, olives, cheese. It's mostly milk, beets, and olives then. Bit of garlic too. That's definitely all stuff that will be in the next couple of areas. So we want to go down to Mark with our jam. What do you have for sale? Super kitchen. So then it's just milk and wheat we need. Actually doubt I will even use that because I don't even need the recipes for anything anymore. So I might upgrade them. I might not. We'll see. Okay, I think these guys are all just like happy because they do need to be fed still. They're just happy to live there. But the pigs should not need to be fed anymore once I get a pig upgrade. That was what I got from Harold, wasn't it? I got the pig upgrade. So let's do that. Let's make a pig sty upgrade. If I can, if I've got the stuff for it. Which I can. The chickens are already upgraded. And then we don't have any of the other animals yet. So I need the cow shed, which is for cows and... Oh, it's cows and goats and sheep? Or sheep and cows or goat? No, I think it's sheep. I can't remember now. So the recycler upgrade needs glass, so that's fine. I can't do that. And also the preserver upgrade needs glass and electronic waste. Super kitchen upgrade we can do. 2 of them, why not? Could make a battery thing. I don't know. Maybe let's make the battery thing just to see what it does. Jam upgrader needs glass. I don't know about the honey upgrader because I haven't got it yet. Mayo upgrade as well we need. And then it'll be the cheese makers and all that sort of thing. I think that's it then. Okay. So it was a jam upgrade. No, we didn't do the jam upgrade, so it's pigsty upgrade. Kitchen upgrade times 2, and then I've got this battery thing. Should I make a Cubot Lodge? I just don't know. I don't know where I'd put a battery charger either, really. Maybe over here. Kind of cute. Every so often that'll make me some batteries. I'll upgrade the kitchens. I don't even use the kitchens though. Problem is, what you've done, peeps that made this game, is got me used to playing in a certain way, and then changed it. And yeah, I then just keep playing the same way and don't use the food because I'm not used to playing with buffs, so why would I need them? as the deal. Okay, so you guys are going to get an awesome, cool upgrade to your house. That means, unfortunately, I pick up all the truffles. Never mind. I'm not going to worry too much about all of that. I'm going to head out to the Lonely Hills again. I'm not going to worry about my inventory too much this episode. I'll do a big clean out of it. Maybe either at the end or the beginning of the next one. I'm just going to get all the bits and pieces in the Lonely Hills just squared off. So we can start the Frozen Peaks either this time or next time, depending on how long it takes to get these deer sorted out and the last couple of quests done. I do believe there's a quest missing somewhere, and I hope that I will get that one. There used to be pigs in the underground that had this oat quest, and I'm hoping it's not that, and I've missed something. Just makes me a bit suspicious when it's like halfway down the quest list and I haven't sorted it out yet. Right, okay, better. So, oh, it's actually going really fast. Okay, cool, I like it. Right, and section 3 is 5 of those special wood things. I've been keeping them, but I've only found 4 so far. So that's fine, let's go. Let's go into the last section and find it, because it'll probably be in here. It's quite frankly everything. Oh, hang on. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. I'm gonna need the well down here. There are too many dudes down here for me not to have the well out. Water again. They're absolute nightmares. They like hide all over the place. Terrible. Ow, 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 ow. Gone. Hide so badly. And then they get me from their little hidey hole. Especially that one that was hiding in the rock earlier. That one was just rude. There were so many robots in here. Okay, back to my well. This is the first time the well has been really, really useful so far. Another one hiding like in the rocks or something. That one was being super annoying. Like, I've lost a lot of health around here. Maybe I should actually eat some food. Nah. Might need to in some of the other areas. It might actually be that I will want to use those lovely upgraded kitchens to make some nice food with. What are you saying you need? You still need... Oh, yeah. I still need to find that one last piece of wood, don't I? And I see it, actually. In that house. So I just got to work out how to get in here. And nab it. And then we'll go back and... I'll pick up my well. Just come with me. And then we will go back and we will use all the wood to do what's hopefully the final stage of this. And hopefully we'll find out what the deer wants to be tamed. Boom. Okay, we're done. So, hello. You need an acorn. Okay, I think I have acorns. Animal health. Lovely. And once they're all in their little place, I can get the bulbulator sorted. I need to help 5 of them, so we'll see how many we can find. I may need to do some more cleaning in that last area. Obviously I'm going to before I move on to the frozen peaks anyway, but just going to grab all these deer first and see what quests are beyond it, because I don't want to start cleaning if I'm going to have a big wait for something. Now, I'm sure there was like a third one around here. 3. Is there another one around here somewhere? I think there might have been. Or was that just a duck? No, okay, so I think we've got 3 so far. I can't remember if there were any. No, I didn't see any deer before I came in here, did I? Because I was saying I wonder where the deer were when I was cleaning the rest of the quarry, so there's definitely not. There must be another 2. Actually, how many did I help? Did I miscount, or is it just 3 so far? Yeah, I've done 3. And then there's 4 and 5. I don't know about that. So I need to go and see Frank. It did tell me that Frank might have another quest for me. I'll go check on that. So you're an already helped deer. You're an already helped deer. They're trying to get through to their house, I think. They probably need me to... a bit in the way of the door, though. They probably need me not to be in the area so they can unload and load back at their woodlets. So how many have we got at the woodlet then? Just 1 so far. The other 2 can't get through the door apparently. Oh well. I'm sure that'll sort itself out as I sleep and things. Right, so there's a couple of deer apparently that we are still missing. So let's go and see if we can find them. There's you. And then we need to name them. So when I said there was going to be 10 more names, I actually forgot about the deer. So there's going to be at least 15. And there's going to be other ones in the desert and stuff. I may even start to run out of names from the patrons. At that point, I may take names from the comments, which is very unusual for me because I've normally got more than enough patrons to do all the names of. This is a unusual game in that there's a lot of naming that can be done, which is lovely. Hello. Oh, hiding behind here, aren't they? I can tell you're hiding behind there, and I just walked straight into you. I think that's my 5th deer. Quest complete. Return again to Frank, it says. I'm not certain whether it means Harold when it says Frank, or whether it really does mean that I need to tell Frank about all of this. So I may pop down to see him in a minute. remember, did I make a Cubot Lodge? I kind of feel like if I don't finish cleaning this area up, I might not do it. Because it's so out of the way. So maybe, why don't we give it 5 minutes and just carry on cleaning here. Part of me's a bit worried that there's still quests to do and I might not have the stuff for them. So I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, let's go back to Harold's and we'll come back here later to do a bit more cleaning. I'll just have to remember this area has not been finished. I'm going to go back to Harold, go back to Frank, see if I can pick up the rest of the quests. And then obviously Rudy with the Bulbulator, so he may have a quest after that as well. And it might be like to get certain people's houses finished off. We've already finished Harold's house, so there's no need to help him, but Rudy might want his house done. So I might not need to read too much into the order of the quests. Okay. The deer are safe and happy now. Thank you, Ellen. I knew I could rely on you. You've proven yourself time and time again, so here's something for you. Now you'll be able to build a proper Bulbulator. Good luck, and please try not to wreak any more havoc with this machine. What do you mean? So you don't know? Well, maybe that's for the better. Go, kid. Fix those toxic clouds. Did they? Is it the Bulbulator that caused the problem in the first place? But yeah, these areas are looking quite nice now. So what I would say is let's fast travel down to the very first bit and go and see Frank. So where's that? That's this bit here, isn't it? Lonely Hills Riverbed. I did finish cleaning that, didn't I? I'm sure I did. A couple of episodes back, I think we did a big old clean up here, didn't we? So hello, Frank. How are you doing? Can I help with something? We already had this conversation. About Mars. Okay, so can you help me with my house? Second room, alright, with 5 wood. I'll gladly put some more charm into your house. Also, I'd love it if you got me a pepperonata. Nobody likes to work on an empty stomach, right? 5 wood and a pepperonata. Coming right up. So it's house expansion 2. We didn't go back on that one, you see. And then the Bulbulator part, and then there's one more thing. Okay, well that's fine. So let's go and see Rudy then. Honestly, the Lonely Hills Old Quarry entrance is probably the closest in. Just go back through. Okay, so he should just be around the corner here. And we will tell him we have all the parts for the Bulbulator, and then we'll find out what we need to do to make one. We'll get that big toxic cloud in the middle sorted out. And then hopefully the last quest will be either to make Rudy a house or just to, like, get rid of the toxic cloud. Amazing, Ellen. Now we can get rid of this toxic hole. Just go down there and place the Bulbulator in the hole. It should remove the fumes right away. Okay. Let's do it. The Great Bulbulator. So... okay, well I had the Bulbulator the whole time. I guess it's that one. Maybe it didn't have fungi in it before. I don't know. I don't know how to get to the hole either. I figure it'll be in this part here. Go down here. That's where it always was before. Looks Looks like there's something down here I can grab. Oh, another bridge part, so I can put that in my collection of useless pieces. Okay, and then we go down the ladder. I don't have very good health right now, but we'll see how we do. Because there always used to be like a bit of a fight up here. But I do have a full water supply. So let's just go for it. Woof! That was rough. All little mini ones. Okay, this is going to be rough because there's a healer there. And I can't get hit at all. Or I'm messed up, basically. Get out of the way. Got him. There's a mini still there. There's two minis still there. And this guy. Wonderful! We did it. By the absolute skin of my teeth as well. There's a couple of ducks down here. There's some suitcases. Recipe for grilled vegetables. I don't even know if I have the pepperonata recipe. I think I do though. And one bulbulator. Da 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 da. We did the bulbulator. Lovely. Loads of ducks down here. Wasn't there anything else that I missed? No, all the suitcases are open. Bulbulator is down. Let's go and talk to Rudy then. Let's get these last couple of quests and then finish off cleaning up the top room, the very last room. And then the Lonely Hills, I can say, is all done and we will move on. Which is lovely because it's, as I say, a very large area. Then we've got the Frozen Hills, the desert, and the new area to do. We did have a look at the desert. It may have changed a lot because it's been a while. Well, it was very, very newly implemented the last time we put it in. So, hello. It worked. We managed to create the great bulbulator and clean up the fumes. It's amazing, Ellen. Now they'll finally see that I can be valuable and helpful. What do you mean, Rudy? Well, not everyone was as patient with my experiments and innovations as your grandfather. So many people got angry and called me a thief. They didn't know I was just trying to come up with something to help them and this land. You've met a couple of them by now, right? They've all given up on bringing Earth back, cleaning it up, or just doing anything. All they do is wallow in their memories, their past, dreams of former glory. But your grandfather always pushed me to keep trying, and so I did. Oh, how proud he would have been if he could have seen us right now. Now go to the Frozen Peaks, Ellen, and find Max. I can't wait to meet him again. Max? That's someone I haven't met. Interesting. Now then, you don't have any like blueprints I can do anything with, do you? It's all stuff that I'm probably going to find in the Frozen Hills. Further on. Okay, that is fine. I am happy with that. Is that the last quest there then? Yeah, all done except for house expansion. So we need to go and make some pepperonata and bring that back to Frank, and that is all of it done then. So what I think I'm going to do is head home. I'll actually just save and go home, and I'll have a sleep because my health is all wrecked. Anyway. And then we're going to see about making pepperonata. I'm glad that we didn't have like a million recipes to remember what I've got to make. It used to be really bad like that. Those have all turned around, so I need to sort them out. Let's have a look. 2 peppers, 2 tomatoes. I think I can handle that. I am going to need to sort this inventory out. I do know that as well. And we need to go and name the deer as well when I go back to go and see them. Well, 40 minutes, so I reckon we should be able to get that done in the next 5 minutes or so. So, do I have any new peppers? No, I do not. Oh no, they haven't grown yet. Let's go and sleep until they're grown. If they're ready yet. I just need 2 and then I'll plant 2 more. You need all the things all at once, don't you, all the time? All the new things, and then they don't really use much of the old things. Right, so could do a little bit of recycling while I'm here. Once I start getting glass, I can put the big recyclers in, which will be quite nice. I just keep on top of that because I'd rather have a number down there than an inventory full of trash, basically. Peperonata. Let us make. All done. Lovely. So I'm going to head out and see Frank, firstly, and get that sorted. And then we'll go up to the final little section. We'll name the deer and finish cleaning. And then I'm going to say that the Lonely Hills is done as part of this episode. Next episode will be onwards to the Frozen Peaks. Hey, Ellen. Can I help you with something? Help me with my house. Ellen, you got everything I asked for. Wonderful. I'll get to it as soon as possible. My house expanded. Wonderful. 5 wood and an apple pie for the next one. Okay. So, I wonder what quest line that is. Is that a Frozen Peak one, or is it a... Yes, it's technically a Frozen Peaks one. So, I imagine the stuff that I need for an apple pie will be part of the Frozen Peaks. So, each time I go to a new area, I do need to remember to come back to Frank and look at the house expansion. Right, so next up, I need to head up to this final area. We'll get some names onto those deer, and I'll get the final bits cleaned up. Look. Right, so now I don't remember whether I've got this feeling that I maybe already named something Stone Waves. The dog is Bubbles, though. So that would have been... No, I don't think I did. Well, if I did, then there's going to be 2 of you. Like I said, there's going to be plenty of things to name, so if there are double ups, I'd rather double ups than someone getting missed. So, we're going to do Stone Waves, Telesilla. Oh, you guys give me blueberry seeds. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. That's really, really great. Can I name you? Like, I could name the foxes, so... Yeah, so, Stone Waves. Can't give any of them hats, though. Telesilla. To get the right one, you see. Tiffany. Are we still missing 2? Oh, you've gone in the rock as well? Silly dear. Dame and Zach. Name properly, yeah. There we are. You guys are all now deer. Right, let's go and clean. Get this finished. And then next time we get to go and open up Frozen Peaks. Although we didn't get to make Rudy a house, which is a shame. We also never got to, like, make this train station pretty or anything like that. I mean, maybe we'll get sent back as part of the quest line as we go into other areas or something. And we're like, now you need to make the train to get into the Frozen Peaks and la 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 la. You never know. But yeah, I would have loved to have had a situation where every building that was like ruined and every car that was ruined had like some kind of purpose and you could like totally renovate it. But, you know, not everything can be the way I want. I know. It's not all about me. That looks like I should be able to pick it up. Looks like there's a secret area up there still. That always used to have a bird's nest in it. If I remember rightly. It might be worth going up there and checking. Oh man! Got a whole load more trash. And another robot. Thought I had killed them all in here. Oh no. Didn't fill up my water. I can either just smash and bash my way through and hope that there's not too many. Or I can put my well down if I feel like I'm getting a bit beaten up. Yeah, there was definitely a bird's nest up here before, and I have a feeling that's what they're probably hiding there now. Just a hunch, but... So we've got pigs up here. Oh! Is it you two? Do you have oats, brother? I am quite famished. Sorry, brother. I already begun eating the oats. I have very few oats, brother. I must procure yours. Sorry, brother. But you may have no oats. That's it. You have disgraced me for the last time. I was there for you when you were just a baby, and this is the treatment you give me. I'll tell you a secret, brother. I am a member of an organization called the Order of the Dark Oats, but there is a price to pay. You can't tell anybody about this organization, not even your closest friends. Brother, I'm getting weaker by the second. Just tell me how to get the oats. I was going to get some oats for these weird pigs. So I met these strange pigs. It felt like they were talking about oats in a very odd manner. I must say, this sparked my curiosity. I'll bring them oats and see what happens next. I'm so glad they're still here. Yay! The Oat Brothers. I don't remember what the prize was for getting them some oats, but I'll head back to my farm and get them the oats before we finish the episode. Even if it does take me a little longer, I definitely have oats. Ah, and there was a feather up here. I knew it. I'll get them their oats before the end of the episode, because like this is clearly the very last bit of the Lonely Hills. I'm glad that they moved them rather than like completely taking them out though, because they were cool. I love their little Order of the Dark Oats. Right. So we're nice and clean up here, I think. The more we clean, the more we see things that are hidden from our gaze. But this does mean we need to go home and get some oats. So I'll just, yeah, quickly clean up the rest of this. Well, actually, I won't even do that because I'm coming back up here. So let's save and go home. To go back to the farm. And then we're going to go get some oats. I don't know how many oats they need. Let's see if the quest log says. The animal adventures. Oh yeah, brother, I require oats. Bring oats to strange pigs. So, I don't know, might even just need 1 oats, but let's just take all the oats and replant them. Oh no, I took a potato. Didn't mean to do that. Oops. I don't have many oat seeds as I thought. Okay. Let's make some more oat seeds then. Should be enough. To keep them going. So I've done that. Let's go back and see them. And I'm feeling like really antsy about my inventory right now. So I may just do a little quick inventory clean before the end as well. So I just have to now, it's the last bit of... Oh, the Lonely Hills is actually all done. Completely. Just the very last bit of the Lonely Hills for me to finish up is to give the brothers their oats, the animal adventure oats. And we need to find Sir Cornelius. I don't know how many animal adventures there are other than that. It seems to look like there might be more. Because it's like, at the moment there might be 3. But it doesn't actually tell you how many animal adventures there are going to be. And how many you're going to find. You just got to be thorough, I guess. But yeah, I'm determined to have the Lonely Hills all cleaned up and nice and happy and good. And to move on to the Frozen Hills for the next time. Is it Frozen Hills or Frozen Peaks? Frozen Peaks, I think. So probably the best thing I can do around here is just hoover up all the bits I missed. And then put this section down here that just needs to be drilled. I might do that now. Duck out of captivity. These are the very last bits. There's something shining in there that I need to grab. They are the very last bits of the whole entire the whole entire area. So I figure, like, just get them done. Then we'll go see the pigs. Oh, another feather. We should have quite a lot of feathers to show Joy by the time we get to see her. Joy. J-Joy. That's her name. Probably should look up on the wiki, shouldn't I? And then I look up on the wiki and they're like, nobody actually knows whether her name is J or Joy because the typeface is so terrible. And I'm like, oh, okay. Also, probably read my comments, which I am terrible at the moment. I'll have a look at them on my phone when I'm in a more comfy place later. I don't really like replying to comments on my phone, but I also don't really like spending my limited chair time on on comments either. I'd rather do that sort of when I'm sitting up in bed or reclining or whatever. Although it's getting less limited by the day. It really is. It's I can sit for a good few hours now. And hopefully you're noticing that the content is mostly daily now. I think I had one up on Saturday and Sunday. I think I'm missing Monday. This one will probably be like Wednesday or something. But I'm recording a batch this time. Oh no! No water! Got you. Excuse me? Where did you come from? Crawling out like some sort of insect? I can kill them pretty easily without the water, but if I kill them with water, I tend to not take any damage myself, whereas I sometimes take a bit of damage if I just kill them with the drill, so it keeps me going a bit longer to use the water. And there we are, all done. Oh, hoovered up that I did on the way up. And I will note that it's all beautiful and perfect and done and hoovered. And by the way, I say hoovered because I am British and all vacuums are hoovers, even if they are not hoovers in this land of weirdness. Okay, so, brother, I didn't want it to come to this. I'm begging you for the oats. Brother, I have no oats. I've tried my best all my life to take care of you, brother. But there's pain inside me. There's pain with no oats. It truly hurts me, brother. Oh no, what have I done? Brother, I will share these oats with you. But first, I will tell you the true way to acquire oats. I just simply asked the farmer. So it was really that easy the whole time. Look, brother, the farmer is outside collecting the oats as we speak. The pig seems overjoyed with your gift. You see something in its snout. Take the pig's gift. Okay. What did they give me? A picture of pigs. 2 pictures of pigs. Oh, lovely. The brother I require oats pictures. Beautiful. Right, we're all done then. We're all completely and utterly done. So I feel like, well, we maybe need to get to the Frozen Peaks, and I feel like that would be probably from the village. Yeah, I think I need to go through the village. So let's go see if we can open the door. Just make sure I can get through there, and then next episode we will carry on. And I will do a big old inventory sort before we go in there as well. Oh, look! I think this must be Rudy's house. So for finishing the Lonely Hills, we get a house for Rudy. Wonderful. Alright, let's go and see. What we need to do to get into the Lonely Hills. Now, I'm sure that the door to it is just on the way through here. No, not Lonely Hills. Frozen Peaks. Just did the Lonely Hills. Don't want to do that again. So I think it is just a case that there was some, like, glass waste in the way. Which is kind of useful, because I kind of need glass waste at this point. But we needed the stuff from that to be able to get through, and it looks like here we are. We've unlocked the fast travel point, hopefully, for the Frozen Woods part of the Frozen Peak. So we'll start this next time. It's nice to get the fast travel point before we start. So I'm going to save and go home. Next episode we'll do a big inventory sort. We'll sort things out around the farm, and then we'll go and start cleaning up in the Frozen Peaks. And we will get glass so that I can do all of the sort of final upgrades to things. And hopefully get some cool different... Oh, and hopefully find Jay and finally get rid of all those feathers as well. J-Joy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below if you'd like to see more. Subscribe, and I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.